Hello, sports fans, and welcome to day 3 of draft day. We're in round 7 right now, and the Vikings are back on the clock for the 247th pick of the 2019 NFL draft. And boy, what a draft this has been. Has it ever been one? And with the 221st pick, the Browns chose Donnie Lewis, cornerback from Tulane University. And back in the fifth round with the pick 186, they traded up for that. It was Drew Forbes, from a guard from Southeast Missouri State. That was a good pick. And Minnesota has just chosen Alabaster Johnson of Colorado State, a wide receiver they have just chosen. And that's a good pick for them. And also in the 4th round, they trade up again. They got Austin Seibert, a kicker out of Oklahoma. And back, still in the 4th round, they got linebacker Mack Wilson in the 4th round as well. And with the 119th pick, they got Sheldon Redwine, a safety. They did get a safety, and that was a good pick from Miami. Now, some teams have both, and Arizona just came in with the pick is in with the 248th pick. We're 6 picks away from 254, Mr. Irrelevant. And this has really been a heck of a draft. It's just been a great draft. And we're 6 picks away from Mr. Irrelevant. And the Raiders traded a couple of times today in the draft. Entering today's draft. And I got to tell you, the Raiders made some good picks too. Arizona, I think we knew that they were going to take Kyler Murray in the 1st round. They needed a quarterback, and I think he really come out and prove himself and really show that he's got it. He's going to have a shot at the starting quarterback job for the Arizona Cardinals. Because after a 3-13 season, they're going to want to improve this year, and hopefully they're going to do just that. And we'll see. But again, I say, again, I do say though, that if Arizona and they're after 2.9 for 2, they're on the clock. Again, I say, if you think it's going to be Arizona's year, think again. And I think that I really feel that it's going to be, it'll be a decent year, but it won't be a great year for it just won't be a great year for Arizona, but Sorry, I was texting a buddy of mine. I really feel Arizona's pick is in. We're about to find out their pick in just a few moments, and I really feel that. And as I said, if you think it's going to be Arizona, you're thinking, they've made some great picks in the draft. Some better than others, and Dallas made some great picks. Atlanta made some great picks in the draft. They got some really great picks in the draft. Excuse me, way and and I feel that and Arizona sourcing defensive tackle Michael Dogby from Temple, and Minnesota to pick 250, and the pick is in, and we'll hear that one in just a few moments. And we'll find out who that is. And Minnesota made some good picks, and I feel this could be a good year for them. You never know. And we'll see. I'm sorry for the dead time, and we will see who Minnesota picked in just a few. But I think this could be a good year for Minnesota. And I really think for the Browns, this is a lot. I give the Browns some picks. I give a B and an A, and there's one I give a C to. But they made a lot of good picks. The Browns. They really had a good draft, and I really think it's going to be a great season for them. And Minnesota second left safety Austin Cutting of and the Rams have come in with the first 251st pick. We'll find out that one in just a few moments. And so I'm going to find out in just a few moments. And I really feel that this is going to be a really great draft. And about after this one will be 2 picks away from Mystery Relevant 254. And we're going to see who that one is. Just a couple of picks. And I think that's where it came in. It's like, Gary, what's crazy is how God works. From my dad and I coaching you and my sister in basketball when you're young, and I can't, I'm going to see, it was from a guy named Joe Lamar. The seed from Stafford is Gary Jennings reacts to being selected by the Seahawks in the 4th round, and that was a great moment when Jennings was selected in the 4th round. That was great. So, almost there to pick 254. And the pick was in the LA Rams with the 151st pick. They took linebacker Dakota Allen from Texas Tech. I think that's a great pick. I think he put up a lot of big numbers with Texas Tech last year. And I want to really, and I really thought he really did. And now New England Patriots have the 252nd pick, and that pick is in, and we're about to find out what that is in just a few moments. And we're about to find out that pick in just a moment, and as we're waiting for it to come in. And we're about to find out that pick in just a few moments. And I thought one of the New Orleans Saints, with the 230th pick, they could still be in the hunt for the playoffs, and they could really still make a splash, even though they're still relatively one of the best teams in the NFL, and we're waiting to find out. Excuse me, to find out the pick from the Patriots. All the teams are still in their war rooms, and this has really been one heck of a draft. And I got to tell you, this was just a great NFL draft this year. And the Patriots have picked quarterback Ken Webster of Ole Miss, and I think Tom Brady's going to like that one. And he liked the one pick they got from Michigan. I know that's for sure. And I know he's going to like that one. Ooh, excuse me. And so I think that's a good pick for him, because he put up a lot of numbers with Ole Miss. Excuse me, I do apologize. And I really feel that they really made some good, really good picks in this draft this year, the New England Patriots. And I got to tell you, the Washington Redskins have the 253rd pick, so we are one pick away when we find out this one. The next pick coming out will be 254, Mr. Irrelevant, and when we find that one out, that means the 2019 NFL draft will be in the books. And we're waiting to find out what this pick from the Redskins will be. And if a guy in Redskins area are holding up signs, "Rise Up, Red Seal." Well, one thing I think it could have a decent season, but I'm not sure it's going to be the year to get back in the playoffs. But they could. You never know. And I got to tell you, I really feel that, and I'm about to run out of time here, and so I'll be back with you in just a moment to give you 254, Mr. Irrelevant. So stay with us.